You talk to D on Prime?
I ain't spoke
I
to
know,
him.
but you know what I'm saying?
My boy go there. He play football there. So I think I definitely got to take a visit over there.
Yeah, take a visit for sure.
I got a question.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your BOY, Between the Game Sports, back with another great video and topic. But y'all know the drill, man. Please hit that thumbs up button for me, subscribe, and then hit that bell button to get those notifications. So, if you haven't picked up on this young stud, Mikey Williams, if you haven't heard of him, you've probably been living in a cave the last couple of years, but he just made an appearance on I Am Athlete podcast. Mikey Williams is a highly touted young man. At one point, he was the #1 freshman in the country, probably 4 years ago. And as you can see right there, he has interest from all over the place. Kansas, he has offers from Alabama State, Arizona State, Arkansas, Pine Bluff. The list goes on. And a couple of months ago, the young man came out and said that he hadn't not ruled out going to an HBCU, and he's a very smart man from California. I think he's been molded right. I want to say both his parents might have went to an HBCU. Y'all can fact check me on that. I can't remember correctly. But this is huge news. A kid that has such a huge following, man. Again, 3 years ago, he was the #1 freshman in the land, made a splash, and everybody in the world was talking about him. He's failing the rankings a little bit, but he is still a kid that a lot of people want, and it just makes a lot of sense that if he's trying to go with this path, he can be one of the first on the basketball side. Y'all remember Alabama State get a kid named, I cannot think of his name, but he has transferred over with Coach Mo Williams. So now Coach Mo Williams has another chance and getting a very big time name of a recruit in the basketball world. You know, y'all can go watch the rest of the podcast. Again, I Am Athlete. But this young man said in that interview that he wants to be a billionaire by the time he's 25. That lets me know he has a mindset of, thinking outside the box, thinking about his future, unlike most 18-year-old kids. But he said going to an HBCU wouldn't be so bad. And then now at Jackson State, after they asked him, y'all saw in that thing, he said his boy is there, one of his boys is there. So if he can get to Jackson State again, this is the Coach Prime effect. This is the Coach Prime effect, and it's trickling down now over to the basketball realms. And HBCU Sports did a great article. They took a quote from Carmelo Anthony saying that if all it takes is wanting to change history, and I've been preaching on that, especially about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter said he wanted to be a pioneer and being one of the first top athletes to go to an HBCU like that in this era of these young athletes. Mikey Williams is a stud. If you have not seen his highlights, athletic, about 6'3", 6'4", played for a school out in California, broke a lot of records there, and then I believe this past season he played in the overtime elite league. The kid has worked on his shot, put in the work. You look him up, he's always in the gym. So he is a hard worker, and he has shared his list of top 10 schools, and it includes five HBCUs. 5 HBCUs on a kid like that. He is a 5-star kid. Some have him at 4, but he's been a 5-star kid for a very long time. And so a lot of schools include the SWAC, Alabama State, Texas Southern. There is North Carolina Central on his list, Hampton and Tennessee State. But he has a chance to go take a visit at Jackson State. It might not be an official visit. I can't remember how many visits you get officially in the basketball world. I think it's 4 or 5, but he can easily go take an unofficial visit, which, it's nothing. It's nothing for this kid. He has NIL deals and stuff like that already. But this news right here, it makes a lot of sense because the wave is here, and Jackson State seems to be the mecca center right now for this wave. And so I mean, we can try to spread the love out, but if he goes to Jackson State, you have a head coach who's played in the NBA, played with the likes of a LeBron James, who was getting a lot of attention when he was coming out of high school and things like that. So he might Jackson State because of that pipeline. Mo Williams was an all-star. Didn't have the best of seasons at Alabama State, right? Didn't have the best of seasons, but sometimes going to a new environment, going to something you're familiar with, can bring, and I'm saying that because him and Coach Prime are friends, but you can bring that type of feeling, that type of home with you. And Mikey Williams looks like he might be heading to Jackson State at the moment right now. Wouldn't be surprised, right? Again, in the interview, this kid has said that he wants to be a billionaire by the time he's 25. So that lets me know he's thinking outside of the box. Outside of the box. And if he can go and do something like this, and it's going to be hard to pass up a school like Kansas. It's going to be harder to pass up schools like Kentucky that's recruiting you, all these type of places. But these young athletes, these young men and young women now have been awakened into seeing what's going on in the sports world and just in the world period. So this might be an opportunity for a coach like Mo Williams to bring this kid in, and this kid, they collab and they create another wave, but this time in the basketball world. So I'm with it. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that podcast. It was a very, very interesting podcast. And if you Jackson State fans, I know you're like, man, how much luckier can we get? But sometimes HBCU fans and SWAC fans are probably like, man, spread the love to somebody else. Give somebody else a chance. And Texas Southern, don't be surprised on Texas Southern. Texas Southern has a really, really good coach over there, doing a tremendous job with that program. So that might be a play for Mikey Williams here. So Texas Southern fans, hey, keep your smile on, right? Just wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see what this kid does. But Jackson State fans and fans alike and all my subscribers, y'all let me know what y'all think of this young man's idea of possibly attending Jackson State down in the comments. And as always, let me know what you think. What can I improve on? Anything like that. Give me a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, all those good things. And then I'm going to leave you with my sign off. On your best day, be better. Think about it. Between the Game Sports, I'm out. Peace.